Is this how tourists feel when they come to China? And welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a fun one. We are going to explore public transport in China, because so many people are traveling to China these days with the transit visa, and it's amazing. But when I thought about public transport and I went to search on YouTube and Google about public transport, there's not really that much information. So I was like, I don't know how people are traveling to China, like how much are they struggling with the public transport and like the apps they need, everything. So this is for you, for those of you who are traveling to China. But if you do know about public transport, I am 100% certain that you are just going to laugh at me today. Because yes, I've been living in China for more than 6 years. But for example, I've only used the bus once in my first year in China. And I just use Didi and my e-bike in my own city. Yes, definitely when I travel to other cities, I use the subway systems because it's cheaper. But I am going to be like a tourist in my own city today, because I'm also not allowed to speak Chinese today, okay? So it's like I'm first time here in China. So for those of you who don't know, I live in Kunming in Yunnan province. So it's like a second tier city. So it's not as expensive or as big as Beijing or Shanghai, Guangzhou, but it's also not a third tier city. So for those prices that are going to come out today, remember, if you're going to Shanghai, Beijing, bigger cities, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And also when you're in third tier cities, it's going to be a little bit cheaper than what I'm going to show you today. I'm so excited to be a tourist in my own city. Also a little bit nervous because definitely people are gonna laugh at me. But whatever, we're going to have fun today, so let's go. Okay, firstly, let's start with our share bikes, because I believe that is what you are going to use the most in cities. It's just easy to get somewhere that's like 4 to 6 kilometers away. Definitely much more convenient, and you will see a lot more of the cities. So these are, you call share bikes. So let me give you some advice. Always go for the blue ones, because you need to download an app called Alipay. And Alipay, you can connect to your international bank card. And with Alipay, you can use most things. But that is why you would need Alipay for the blue bikes. The green and the yellow ones, you need some weird Chinese app for that, and it's just a little bit more complicated to use. So that is why also, to make it more convenient for you guys to watch, I'm only going to use Alipay the whole day today. Okay, so here you have Alipay, press it. You're gonna go to scan. You're literally just gonna scan the QR code that is here. You can see we still have 12 kilometers on this bike, and it's gonna cost me 2.45 RMB for 20 minutes. So let's open it. Hello. You will hear the sound, and that means we are ready to rumble. Let's go. I mean, you just turn here, right? It's very simple to drive. And then even if you want to go faster, you can paddle and then you go faster. But yeah, beautiful ride. While I'm driving, and I do not want to hear it, I'm driving slow, so it is safe for me to drive. But what I wanted to mention is, in the bigger cities, again, like Beijing, Shanghai, you do not get the e-bikes, the electronic bikes. You have to paddle. It's only the bicycles in those cities. I assume it's because, you know, the traffic is worse, there are more cars, it's more dangerous. So like they don't want e-bikes to go that fast around there. So second tier, third tier cities, you will always find the share bikes, the e-bikes like I'm driving now. But in the bigger cities, you would have to use a bicycle, which is also actually amazing because you're gonna eat a lot, so the exercise will be good for you. And also you actually get to see more while you're paddling around the big cities. So those were the e-bikes. Okay, then we just have to lock it. So just here again, can you see my screen? 9 minutes, only 2.5 RMB. You're gonna lock it. And it is locked. So as you can see, here are some yellow lines, right? Just park it around this area. Like if you're gonna stop it somewhere around back there or wherever, you're probably going to have to pay like 30 RMB because that is not allowed. But you will see where a lot of e-bikes are standing everywhere, not just in the big cities, but there will be like a heap of e-bikes everywhere. Definitely where you will be going to tourist areas. Like right now, I'm at a subway station. I do not know where is the subway station, and I'm just going to take a subway. But yes, like you can see a lot of e-bikes around here. The tourist area is gonna have a lot of e-bikes. You will just see a lot of heaps of e-bikes everywhere, and you just stop it there. It's not inconvenient at all. You don't have to worry about where you're gonna park it. You will see a lot of places where you can park it. So that is how easy it was for only 2.5 RMB. In the bigger cities, it's actually the same price as well. Like e-bikes don't make that big of a difference. Like of course, the longer you're driving, the more you're gonna pay. But like, let's say you drive for an hour, you're maybe gonna pay like 4.5 to 5 RMB. It's insane. So here we are at the subway station. So let me tell you something about, let's just jump right into the next one, right? Oh, there's a bus, by the way. I am actually nervous to take a bus later because do I use cash? Do I use an app? We're gonna figure that out. So stay tuned for that. But in every single city you will go to, just go on Google, literally. Let me actually just show you because maybe you don't believe me. But you are going to go on Google and you just search, like now I'm in Kunming, you will search Kunming subway app. And then the app will come out, you're gonna download the app, and then you just use it to know exactly which line to use, where to go. In bigger cities, Beijing apps, Shanghai Metro app, there are a lot of apps. You don't even need to watch my video for that part. You can just go Google it. It's really that simple. So here, exactly as you got in, right? There is your automatic ticketing that you can just get. Like you can see here, they literally have English as an option. So wherever we want to go, but we'll get back to this now. But like I said, you don't even need to like Google the app. In every single subway station, you will find a map of Kunming with the English as well to wherever you have to go. So just take a picture of this. Here it even gives you the prices of exactly how much it costs and where to go. Okay, so here you can just use English. Where do you want to go? So you will see that on your map, right? And then let me take out my phone and I'm going to show you exactly. You can do this. So you have your banknotes that you can just use here to pick the line, pick the station where you want to go. You're going to get a card. It's very simple. Or again, just use your Alipay. By the way, that was just the announcement, and I also want to say it is in English as well, so that's cool. Okay, so look here. Here I'm going to open my Alipay, okay? So on my Alipay, at the top you will see transport. So you're just going to press transport. You have bus, metro, and taxi. Then you pick the metro, you say view. Do you want a Kunming metro card or you just want a one-day ticket? So for me, I'm just going to use the one-day ticket just to show you, okay? So here, loading, please wait a minute. Have to scan. Look, I'm just going to scan my code, my card. Let me do that. Oh, uses my face. Your card is currently being issued. I promise you this is really new to me as well. Okay, we're gonna use it now. please buy a 1-day ticket first. Okay, didn't do that yet. Let me purchase a 1-day ticket. So this is like if you're going to a lot of places, right? You can just use this option. So you can just then at the bottom just say you want to buy immediately. So it's the Mashang, the one on the right. And then you are just going to pay. And then that's it. So when you go through, we are going to go through security check right now, and you're just going to use it. That's how simple it was. I do just want to say, if you just want to go to one place, just use this. Have a banknote with you. Just put it in here. You're going to get your card to where you want to go. But if you're going for a whole day, I would suggest using your Alipay and just getting a 1-day ticket to use for the whole day. It's much more convenient. Every time you get to a station, you don't need to be nervous or stressed about it. Okay, let's use our Alipay and go through the security check. Here you can see there is a customer service. In every single subway station I have ever been to, there is always a customer service. So please don't be nervous if my video doesn't help you that much. Again, just download Alipay and go to the customer service. They will help you with everything. I know the West says that Chinese people are scary, but actually they are literally the kindest people ever. So don't be scared of them. Okay, see? Right here you're just going to scan your QR code, open. How easy was that? So here it literally gives you all the stations on this line. So here gray, so we're not going that way, we're going this way, right? It's very, very convenient to use, you just need to read. And here the train stop again in English. 2 more minutes it will arrive, the next one in 9 minutes it will arrive. I mean, I'm sorry, but it doesn't get much better than Chinese public transport. Everything is so convenient, so easy to use. So far, what apps did we need? Okay. Yes, what apps did we use so far? Only Alipay, right? Literally, only Alipay for the share bikes, and now only Alipay to use the subway. Another announcement. Arriving. Did I mention that subways are clean in China? Yeah, clean, can you believe? You're going to see it for yourself now. Clean, safe, convenient. Perfecto. Here we go. Let me get in here. A big thing I wanted to mention about subways, do not, I repeat, do not use the subway systems during rush hours. Not in the morning, not at night. China has a population of 1.4 billion people. These people will push you and it will just be squeezed. You'll be like a little ant. So don't do it. If you can avoid it, please avoid it. Look how empty it is now. And it's around 2 p.m. So just have fun while doing it. Don't do it in rush hours. Look how clean is it? Sleeping. You know why he can sleep? Because you can't even feel you moving actually. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it now. Like the video and comment how do you feel about public transport in China. So clean, I cannot get over it. Even the seats, look. So clean, man. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I love China, really. But sometimes they make it too difficult for me to then go to another country, and I'm like so spoiled in China that I'm just complaining in all the other countries. It's like, why they don't have this, China has it. Why they don't have this, China has it. So China can make your standards, your expectations be really, really high when you then travel to other countries. Okay, let's see how much that costs. By the way, you can see green, you can go out there. Green, you can go out there. Let's pick where we're going. Okay, let's go there. Again, just use your Alipay QR code to scan. So just scan it again. Opens. That is it. Let's see how much was that. Can you see at the top? 2 RMB. Man, keep me here forever, please. I'll never complain. Have you ever been a tourist in your own city? Because I haven't, and so far I'm having so much fun. Like every day just go to work, be with friends, take an e-bike, take a Didi, and today to actually like enjoy the luxuries that is all around me but that I'm never using, to make this video is so much fun. I'm so grateful for my YouTube channel, so you know, it kind of forces me to do stuff like this. And look here, we're coming out. Do not ask me where we are because I don't know. Man, flowers all around. Really? This is what I come out to. Fresh air. That was the subway, 2 RMB. Like you saw on the map, it will literally tell you exactly how much it costs. You will never ever pay more than 10 RMB to take a subway. Not to an airport, nowhere actually. Like now you saw to go from one side to another side was only 7 RMB. In bigger cities maybe, like I said, 10 RMB. But that is about it. I'm actually going to eat something right now. I'm a little bit hungry. And this area, I haven't ever been here, so I'm ready to explore. Today, I'm not the lychee from South Africa. Today, I am the tourist in Kunming, China. Let's go eat. You know what I just saw? A bus station. I feel like I have to do it, right? I just have to do it. I literally brought cash with me. I do want to say that if you are a tourist, just carry like 10 RMB with you maybe. Like now, if you're struggling, you can use it in the subway, but also for the bus, because I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't know buses at all. But yeah, we're going to get into a bus right here. As you can see, right next to the bus station, e-bikes again. Okay, let's get on the bus. Okay, while I'm standing here waiting for the bus, I want to show you guys how much Alipay actually has. So if you open your Alipay, you will see there's an option called A Map Taxi. So you're just going to press A Map Taxi, and then here where it's red, you're just going to press where you want to go. So like here in Kunming, a tourist attraction, Green Lake. So you can just put in English, Green Lake. Even though you can't read Chinese, it will be the first one where you go. So you can see, even if you zoom in, then on your map, Green Lake is obviously a lake. Is it a lake? Yes, it is. So you know it's the right place to go. It tells you exactly how much it's going to cost, 21 to 22 RMB, and then you're just going to pay it. Later, I will use it for you guys, but that is exactly how convenient it is. If you don't trust this and you're like scared to go to the wrong location, download an app called Gouda Maps. I'll put it up here, this Gouda Maps. Okay, so let's go to the same place. Let's put in Green Lake. Again, it's only Chinese, but if you press the first one, this time, look here. At the bottom, there are pictures to make sure this is the place you're going. So it is a little bit safer for you to use. And on this Gouda map, by the way, if I put in Green Lake, you can use a car to drive. You can use the Didi app, which is much more convenient because sometimes taxis can rip you off and it's a little bit more expensive. With Didi, you know exactly how much you're paying. There's another app called Didi that might be easier for you. I'm just showing you options, okay, while we're waiting for the bus anyway. And while all those people are staring at me because I'm a foreigner, still not used to that much. But yeah, you're definitely gonna feel like a famous person in China. And then actually also have the bus options. So if I want to go to Green Lake, you literally just press like on the first one and it tells you where to go. So first we're going to walk 466 meters. Then we're going to take the bus 5 to that stop, whichever that stop is. That's exactly how easy it is. Even if you don't know where to walk, you press on it, it will show you exactly where to walk on the maps. That is how easy it is to use. You literally have then your maps if you want to walk to Green Lake, if you're trying to be fit and lose weight because of all the delicious food in China. You have your e-bikes. So this app also has a lot. Just wanted to share that with you. Here you can see taxis, right, passing here all the time. Let me tell you a funny story about a taxi. One time, my friends, they wanted to go to the bay in Shenzhen. But bay in Chinese means north. So they told the taxi driver Shenzhen Bay. And then the taxi driver took them to the north train station in Shenzhen instead of the bay area where they need to get on a boat to go over to Hong Kong. So when you get in a taxi, please don't try to be smart with your Chinese. Just show them the location. Like right now, just go on the maps, right? When you stop a taxi, just show him this is where you want to go. Very convenient. You are sure where you're going. The taxi driver is sure where you're going. Everything is just good. But yeah, like I said, I don't really prefer even to use taxis, even when I'm traveling in other cities. Didi is just a much safer option because you get to choose exactly where he drops you off. You know exactly how much it's gonna cost, and you have time to figure out the right location before you quickly have to stop and just get in. So taxis are an option, yes, and they are everywhere. And especially when you get off at an airport or at a train station, Didis are really hard to get, so then just use a taxi. But otherwise, use the Didi app, okay? Like I just showed you as well. Okay. Oh, shit, I'm seeing the bus. Let's do it. Is this how tourists feel when they come to China? Like scared of using everything because they don't know how it works? I forgot that feeling, but I promise you, I'm so sorry. I have sympathy with you, with your situation, because I get the feeling, and I'm just using a bus, and actually I can't speak Chinese. But just for the video, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I feel sorry for you guys, but I hope this video helps you when you come to China, okay? My Alipay is ready. My bus is here. Let's see how this is going to work. Oh. I'll just use it here. Let me stand here. Alipay worked. Just Alipay, people. I didn't even need my stupid cash because anyone will look stupid if I'm using cash in China. Hours. That was the coolest thing ever. Why on earth did I not take a bus more? Today's video is kind of like a wake-up call for me. Like, that was actually so cool, and actually to feel nervous again, because when was the last time I've ever been nervous in China? That was just cool. And by the way, can you look where I got off? Like, what are the chances? Like, every single place you get off, you just like, look, can go for a walk down here. Man, I am pumping with adrenaline. That was so cool because I can't use Chinese, right? I promised you guys I wouldn't, and I didn't. And I didn't know if Alipay was going to work because I didn't even ask my friends. I just wanted to experience it like people who are coming to China for the first time experience. So that was a bus. That was, I don't know if you guys saw, but that was 2 RMB to travel 4 stops. So maybe like 4 kilometers, 3-4 kilometers around 2 RMB. It just shows you again how cheap is it It is ridiculous. I mean, what, we use 3 types of transport, was 2.5 RMB, then 2 RMB for the subway to go 3 stops, then this 2 RMB. That's like 6.5 RMB to travel around. It is insane. Like in other countries, when I'm traveling, the biggest, you know, money or expense would always be transport and hotels, right? But here, transport is not, you don't even need to think about transport money in China. I'm serious, like I'm showing you guys now. Okay, we still have one more left for the day that I do want to show you guys, because that's the one I use the most. That is what I believe is the most convenient, especially if you are new coming to China and you want to make sure where you are going. You can use the Didi app. I do want to be honest with you guys, I don't know if Didi can use an international bank card. So again, just for safety, just for fun, I'm going to use my Alipay, okay, to book a Didi. Okay, so let's go to my Alipay. Then what would we like to do? Oh, the AMAP taxi, the one I showed you. We're gonna go use AMAP taxi. Where do I want to go? I actually right now want to go to a mall called Qinghai. Okay, Qinghai, there we go, it's the first one. Again, just make sure, for the sake of you guys, use maybe Gouda Maps. It's also exactly the same. You can see the pictures there. So you can see here I can use Alipay, right? So let me use Gouda Maps and show you. It's much more convenient because you can actually see the pictures. Okay, so now I'm opening my Gouda Maps. I'm putting in Qinghai. Let me put Qinghai. Oh, it's the first one. Okay, look at the bottom again. You can see, is it a mall? Is this where I'm going? Yes, I'm going to a mall. This has to be it. Okay, then just go put that Didi option there, and then because you just connect this to your Alipay, okay, and then I'm just going to book a Didi. There we go, I booked it. And then, like, if it's too slow, you can go again, because everything in China happens so fast. If a Didi is like more than 3 minutes away, usually people cancel it. Really, that's how lazy people got. Okay, so my Didi is 191. Oh, is this one? Put out my hand like some weirdo. Give him your number. And you don't need to be worried at all that you're going to the wrong location, because you know you got a Didi, you're going to the right location. And we are at Qinghai Mall, exactly like the picture showed. Yeah, so let's say 15 RMB for 6.2 kilometers. That is insane. But that is the end of our video. I hope you guys had so much fun today. That was really cool for me to be a tourist, to try all these public transportations that China has, because I mean, it is famous for its convenience, its cleanliness. But a lot of you who travel to China don't really know how to use it, right? And like me, I didn't even know what to do with the bus. I, for the first time in my life actually in China, carried cash with me because I didn't know what's going to happen today. So that was a fun, scary, thrilling feeling. But yeah, this was really a nice video for me to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, subscribe and let me know how you felt. If there's anything more that you need to know about coming to China, living in China, actually literally just anything you want to know, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.